Alright, hello everybody! Today, kukwento ko sa inyo kung paano ko na-hit yung first million pesos ko at 20 years old. And yes, it's possible. And maybe, just maybe, ma-replicate mo yung mga ginagawa ko. Ikukwento ko sa inyo yung journey ko way back when I was just 15 years old, all the way to now. Well, hindi na ako kasi 21 na ako. All the way to when I was 20 years old when I first hit 1 million pesos. Ever since bata ako, sobrang interested ko on how to make money. Kasi sino ba naman hindi may gusto na magkapera, diba? Especially pag bata ka, yung idea of it na pwede kang bumili ng kahit anong laruan na gusto mo. Pwede mong bilhin kahit anong candy na gusto mo. And when I was 15 years old, na-realize ko na I had to do something kung gusto ko yun mangyari. Kaya now, let's begin. Sam, 15 ka pa lang. Anong trabaho pwede mong pasukin pag 15 years old ka pa lang? Exactly. Here's what I did when I was 15. Kasi pumapasok ako sa school, tas yung school namin hindi naman ganun kalayo from our house. Mga 3 kilometers from our place. Since nakatira kami sa subdivision, it takes 2 tricycles to get to my school. So what I did when I was 15 years old, naglalakad ako pa uwi. And tuwing Thursday, which is our PE day, gigising ako ng maaga so that I could jog going to our school. And dahil doon, naipon ko yung allowance ko na binibigay sa akin pang tricycle sana. Now during that time, sobrang gusto ko magkaroon ng computer. And it took me a year of walking home, walking to school para makaipon ako enough to buy myself a computer. So with the money that I saved, binili ko yung mga parts ng computer ko. So from our ipon, let's say mga 15,000 pesos yung naipon ko during that time. Back to zero tayo. Napakamahal na computer yan, men. 16 years old, meron na tayong computer. So nag-tricycle na ba ako? Hindi pa din ako nag-tricycle, naglalakad pa din ako. May computer na ako, nag-iipon pa ulit ako. I was already practicing programming. And with this, I built my first website. I used some of the money na naipon ko para ma-publish ko yung website ko outside. Ma-host ko yung website ko to the world and ma-market ko din siya. And eventually, the website that I made was earning me around $1 or $2 each day passively. So imagine 50 pesos to 100 pesos tapos wala naman akong ginagawa na kasi iniwan ko na yung website ko doon. And that was really nice. Now, if you want to ask kung anong klaseng website yung ginawa ko, it's a survey website where people will fill in surveys tapos yung nagpapa-survey babayaran ako. Then yung traffic ng website na yun, yung mga visitors ng website na yun, kumuha ako from YouTube. So nag-upload ako ng mga YouTube videos na nagda-direct doon sa website ko, which will then have them fill up surveys and then those surveyors would then pay me. So from that, yung paglalakad ko pag-uwi and then yung website ko, lumaki yung savings ko. So what did I do when I hit 17 years old? Now when I hit 17 years old, hindi ko na scale up yung website ko and then shut down ko na siya just because I wasn't really a fan of the website that I made. And then I've tried venturing out to other things since may naipon naman na akong money. And then it was also during that time when I played a lot of CSGO. And then may mga skins yung mga guns mo doon. And alam mo yung mga skins ngayon sa ML, ganito ganyan. Yung difference sa CSGO is pwede ka mag-trade, pwede ka magbenta ng mga skins. And yun yung ginawa ko during that time. So I was trading skins in CSGO for more money. And then what I also did is, since tradable yung mga skins, pwede tayo magpustahan, Lodi. Tas for example, may mga tournaments, sinong pupusta? O, pusta ako dito, pusta ako dito. Nag-match betting ako sa CSGO. And buti na lang, that turned out to do well. Pero of course, I ended up losing money there as well. Now, overall, when I was 17, I really didn't earn a lot of money kasi win-lose ako eh. Wala akong consistent gains when I was 17 years old. So I ended up just breaking even during that year. So I was doing that from 17 to 18 years old. Not much, not quite. And nung 19 na ako, dito na nag-start yung pandemic. Since I knew some of my classmates back then, mga artists sila, so nagdo-drawing sila sa school habang walang klase. Kinontak ko sila during the pandemic and asked them, okay lang ba i-market ko kayo? Hanapan ko kayo ng clients. Tapos bigyan nyo na lang ako ng konting commission, konting cut dun sa mga art nyo. So I had 2 artists, one from my school and then another one from Mindanao. And then minamarket ko sila. And this turned out to be big. Around 2 years namin siyang ginawa. Now I just kept on scaling that up until I was 19 years old. And nung nag-20 naman ako, ito second year na ng pandemic. So I was still doing it sa side pero I was stacking up money na I knew I wanted to scale and do something differently. Now this was also the time na nagsa-start mag-pop off yung mga NFTs. And in NFTs, this is where everything went crazy. At first I didn't didn't know anything. Nag-invest ako sa Axie first of all. Then kinompute ko siya tapos nakita ko na, oh shucks, pagka pinascholar ko to mga 3 accounts, then I could earn around 800 pesos a day without me doing anything, without properly researching what I was getting into. So eventually, since Axie died a bit, nag-net negative ako dun. With that, since na-expose na din ako sa NFTs, so what I decided to do was to transition to buying and selling NFT art. This is where I took a lot of risks and some of those really paid off. Since nag-start na din yung online classes, what I considered myself to be during that time was a full-time NFT trader and a part-time student. So medyo bumaba talaga yung grades ko. Pero kumikita yung first one, ano magagawa natin? And after a few months of trading NFTs, I eventually hit 1 million pesos. Now, this wasn't a smooth sailing journey. There were times na during my NFT trading, sobrang nag-down yung portfolio ko. And this was extremely high risk. And I could be making a different video right now if the risk didn't play out. And it just so happens na ito yung nangyari. And also, nag-start ako ng Discord server with my friend na kasama ko mag-trade ng NFTs. And there, we were able to teach a lot of people about NFT trading. And we were also able to partner with different companies and different brands. And to celebrate yung first million pesos ko, syempre, medyo nag-splurge ako ng konti. Nag-allocate ako ng specific budget for clothing kasi lahat ng gamit ko noon is mga 5 years old na. And since 19 years old ako, I always wanted a decent timepiece. And sabi ko sa sarili ko, when I hit 1 million pesos, I'm gonna buy myself a watch. Kahit hindi siya ganun kamahal, I just wanted something to wear sa wrist ko. When I hit my 1 million pesos, that same day, I bought this. So this is a Seiko automatic watch, SNXS something. And looking back at it, I learned a lot of new things. I met a lot of new people from doing what I did. And even though there were a lot of opportunities that I missed, or even madami akong pagkakamali dun sa journey ko, I don't think I would have changed a thing if I were to do it again. There were a lot of lessons that I've learned during this time, and super valuable nun for me up until now. And if you ask me, ano ba feeling na maging millionaire at 20? To be honest, wala. I mean, sure, it was fun nung first time mo siya ma-hit. Pero after a few days, after a few weeks of realizing that, you realize na you're just the same person as you were when you were not a millionaire. And ganun pa din yung ikot ng mundo. So wala talagang nagbago, to be honest. Pero overall, hitting 1 million pesos at 20 years old still remains one of my greatest achievements in my life. And I do believe a lot of people can do it too. Pero one thing that's probably the hardest thing to do when doing this is yung sacrifice talaga of not spending money and just saving it up. Kasi there were a lot of times na may gala yung friends ko na hindi ako sumasama. Or even yung simple things na a la carte lang yung order mo instead na yung combo meal. Those are the small things that maybe hindi natin na-realize that add up to our expenses. So if you're in your teens and eventually one day gusto mo ma-hit yung 1 million pesos at a young age, what I suggest you to do is to find a skill, may it be web design, programming, art, drawing, video editing, animation. Get good at it, then market yourself. So even though okay ka lang, step out of your comfort zone and market yourself. Sell yung skills mo. Sell your work and realize that this is gonna take a long time. Pero I believe that you can do it since I'm just a normal person. Chill-chill lang tayo dito, my friend. Pero the story doesn't end here. If you wanna learn how I almost lost 1 million pesos at 20 years old, make sure to subscribe and see you on my next video.